Hello, welcome to another Digital Monday. We're bringing this Christmas tree in to Melco, and I've got a little ornament on there I made. So I'm going to teach you today how to make ornaments with dye sublimation, but I'm also going to be teaching you all about the brand new Epson F170 dye sublimation printer. Let's get started. So we are going to do two sides of this ornament, and they're both sublimatable. So I have two designs here. One of my niece we're going to put on one side, and then we're going to put on the other side some script. So I just made this. I measured my ornament here, and we have 4 inches tall approximately by 3 inches wide. And I just made a rectangle of those sizes, dropped my artwork in there, and now we're going to do the old blue tape bit. And you see me do this before many times. We just cut out our image. The thing unique about this application in particular is we're doing two sides. So we're going to do one, then we're going to reapply and do the other. So I'm just going to kind of set it up on here. Best I think it'll fit. So I get my text in there, and that looks pretty good. You guys know the blue tape trick. Less expensive than heat tape, but works just as effectively. We're gonna do one side at a time. So let's hit this one. We're going 5 minutes or 400 some degrees. That looks really good. Well, that looks good. Came off very nice. Got my crisp clear letters, and it's good. I made the hole by the top of the name. I was afraid I was going to make that mistake. All right, so we have one side done. Let's take a look at the other. And as I suspected, it looks beautiful. So as you can see, we can do both sides of the decoration. It's easy. It looks good. This is a wonderful little present. All of my videos you've seen me do dye sublimation on the Epson F6370. But Epson just released a new desktop dye sublimation printer, 8.5 by 11. It's $400. It is perfect for stuff like this. Here, I want to show you these details. The new Epson SureColor F170 is an awesome little desktop printer. Dye sublimation, as you know, is super versatile, and there's a ton of stuff you can do with it. You don't necessarily need a big unit. So with all these dye sublimation options, this is JDS Industries. You know I always talk about them, but this is where we get all of our stuff. Look at these badges and drinkware and koozies and glass and metal, and I mean, you just name it. I mean, so many little things you can do with dye sublimation. All you need is a dye sublimation printer. So this new desktop one from Epson is really convenient. It's wireless connectivity. It's small, really high resolution, good print heads, refillable ink. The same ink as the Epson F570, which is the other desktop sublimation printer. But the difference here is this one is sheet fed. It's no roll. There is no roll, and it's sheet up 8.5 to by 14. So wireless connectivity, again, this thing's super easy, and it's small. Look at that. It's only less than 15 by 14 inches, so it's not a very big printer. It takes up a little bit of space, and you can do a ton of stuff with it. So we're not going big with this thing, but that's okay. We can do the ornaments, we can do plaques and all sorts of other things. But I want you to think about this as a good option. It's a really good investment. You can get it on Shop Melco right now for $3.99. They're shipping in mid-December because we're going to get a full pallet in here pretty soon, and Melco is one of the exclusive dealers, so you can buy these from us for $3.99. We're going to ship them to you for $50 anywhere in the country. If you need a heat press, of course, we have all the heat presses you need. We like the Insta presses for dye sublimation, though Hotronix works well as well. Just have to have a good heat press with dye sublimation. As you guys know, you got to have a good heat press. So there you are, the Epson F570. It's really good. Make sure you check it out. shopmelco.com. And there you have it, folks. Desktop or dye sublimation done easy for Christmas ornaments. You know how easy this stuff is by now. We've done a lot of it. A lot of creativity, a lot of fun things we can do. So thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget the Epson F170 desktop dye sublimation printer. Super easy to use, really affordable. Buy it on shopmelco.com. We'll get it to you quick. Again, we're going to have a pallet coming in here in middle December. We're going to be shipping them out right away. So get your order in. Get that F170 dye sublimation printer. Be sure to subscribe to the Melco channel so you can watch all of our embroidery and digital videos. And thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you next week. Have a happy holidays.